Module 6, Traditional Governance, Decision-Making Processes and Policy Implementation. First, structure of traditional governance. Traditional governance is structured around centralized and decentralized authority, often with multiple overlapping layers: paramount or supreme chiefs, highest ranking authority in a region or kingdom, oversight of subordinate chiefs, councils, and community assemblies, acts as the primary liaison between the community and external authorities. Subordinate chiefs govern specific wards, clans, or localities, implement policies and decisions handed down from higher authorities, provide feedback on local issues, and mediate community disputes. Councils of elders serve as advisory and regulatory bodies, ensure decisions adhere to customary law, ethics, and communal norms, act as mediators in conflicts, and ratify major decisions. Community assemblies include representatives from families, clans, or wards, participate in consensus building and approval of significant policies. Second, decision-making processes. Traditional decision-making is characterized by deliberation, consensus, and legitimacy rather than simple top-down authority. Consensus-based decision-making, leaders consult elders, community councils, and assemblies, ensures decisions reflect communal needs, values, and priorities. Deliberative processes, conflicts, proposals, and communal initiatives are discussed in meetings or assemblies. Use of oral histories, precedents, and customary norms as guides for decision-making. Ritual and symbolic endorsement. Decisions may be formalized through ceremonies, blessings, or oaths, reinforcing legitimacy. Rituals ensure compliance and moral obligation among community members. Checks and balances. Councils of elders and subordinate leaders monitor implementation. Community assemblies provide participatory ratification to prevent abuse of power. Third, policy formulation in traditional governance. Policy in traditional systems refers to rules, directives, and strategies designed to manage communal life. Sources of policy: customary laws, ancestral edicts, and spiritual mandates. Community needs identified through consultations and conflict mediation. Developmental policies: infrastructure projects, roads, markets, water systems, social welfare initiatives, healthcare, education, and public rituals. Resource management: land allocation, forests, water, and fisheries. Legal and regulatory policies: land tenure systems and inheritance rules. Market regulation, taxation, and dispute resolution frameworks. Fourth, implementation of decisions and policies. Effective governance depends on execution and compliance. Role of chiefs: coordinate resources, labor, and funds for communal projects. Communicate policies clearly to community members. Monitor progress and resolve implementation bottlenecks. Role of councils and assemblies: supervise adherence to customary norms. Mediate disputes arising from policy implementation. Ratify decisions post-implementation to reinforce legitimacy. Community participation: community members actively participate in labor, funding, and monitoring of initiatives. Participation strengthens accountability and social cohesion. 5. Challenges in traditional governance. Despite its effectiveness, traditional governance faces several challenges. External pressures: modern state interventions may conflict with traditional decision-making. Resource constraints: limited financial and human resources can impede project implementation. Socio-cultural transformation: urbanization, education, and religion can alter community expectations and compliance. Leadership disputes: succession crises or contestation of authority can delay or undermine policy execution. 6. Contemporary relevance. Traditional governance continues to complement modern state systems. Policy integration: harmonizing customary rules with statutory law ensures community compliance and cultural continuity. Conflict resolution: traditional leaders mediate disputes where formal courts are inaccessible. Development facilitation: mobilization of community resources for health, education, infrastructure, and social welfare. Legitimacy and participation: strengthens citizen engagement and local democracy in hybrid governance systems.